Hi folks, Chris Voss here from the Chris Voss Show.com, the Chris Voss Show.com. Come here, blog post I want to share with you. We're just going to do a quick video. Now we do long video comparisons. You've probably seen some of them on the Chris Voss Show channels. For a full review, please go to those. Give us a like on the video and subscribe so we can be sure and bring you more videos. We of course get all the major phones from the major phone companies. This is the AT&T Samsung Galaxy S4, brand new out, along with the brand new AT&T HTC One. Thanks to AT&T for providing the phones for us. So between these two different phones, we want to see which one is faster. We're going to be using the Geekbench 2 test app, and it's an app that you can download on your phone and test it along with to see how your phone compares. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and do the Geekbench test of both these once or twice and see how they turn out, and I'll let you decide which phone is faster. Now, given this is kind of an easy test, the Samsung S4 has a 1.9 gigahertz processor comparatively to the 1.7 gigahertz processor in the HTC One. But for the benefits of argument, we'll go ahead and test out both these here so that you can see them and decide maybe which one works best for you. You can see the difference here in the size of the processors, and a little bit more memory looks like that's available on the S4. So let's go ahead and try this, and let's see what the scores are going to come out to be. And this will give you some power when you're bragging with your friends and family as to which phone is better, that you saw the Geekbench score and know which one is invariably better, of course. So let's get a good idea here. We should be seeing it come up. It doesn't really matter how fast they process the program themselves. It really just comes down to what the program scores them at. So this isn't a matter of who gets there first. Now, 3206 is a score we're seeing on the Samsung S4. I've seen it score much higher. So, you know, sometimes it just varies. There's a whole lot going in the background of each of these phones. 2684, this is a kind of a lower score actually for the HTC One than I normally see. I normally see this in the 2700s. But there's almost a 500 difference between these two phones, which is really weird because they're not that far apart when it comes down to the processor speed. So, for fun in games, let's go ahead and try them again and see if we get this second time around, see if maybe we get a better score. With the Android phones, there's a million things going on in the background and everything else. You try and turn as much as you can down or off, but you know, these phones are crazy with everything they have and updates and apps that are running in the back and everything else. So let's see how we come out with our second time with the scores. And of course, 3201 for the Samsung Galaxy S4. And looks like with the HTC One, we're going to come out at 2634, much lower. Okay, well, interesting. So, just for fun, let's take and go to the Antutu benchmarks and see how both these phones did on the Antutu benchmark. So, let's take a look at that. This is another popular benchmarking app that we can take a look at. And in so doing, we'll be able to figure out maybe the trueness to the nature of how fast each of these devices truly are. So in the Antutu benchmark, version 3.3, you can see here the extreme differences between the speeds. So once again, more validation as to how fast these devices are actually between the two of them. And of course, if you want to, you can pause the video and see how both these scores match out. Anyway, there you have it. You can see the differences between these two phones and speeds. They're both very beautiful phones. The HTC One is a rock-hard, solid phone. The Samsung has that plasticky feel, but it has some incredible software inside of it, and all sorts of cool things like being able to hover your finger over the screen, be able to have it watch your eyes to know to page up and down. Really cool technology with the hover technology. But it's really up to you which phone works for you best. The HTC One is really cool with the front-facing speakers. I wish more cell phone companies did this. So there you have it. Go to amzn.to and pick out either yourself one of the S4s or the HTC Ones, and you can see here it definitely scored incredibly well.